Oh my lifers! A from whichbike.com here. Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god, it's not a bike, it's a space rocket for the road. It's just unbloody believable. This is the Ducati Panigale V4 in the S version. It's about 24 grand or something. Bloody ridiculous. It's the most expensive bike I've actually ever been on. I haven't been on the H2. This is probably anything, well, and the other version of this that competes with the H2, I imagine. Certainly at the price level, but certainly possibly for speed. I mean, of course, I had a Panigale and they're incredible looking bikes. I mean, I had an 899 and 1299s, 1199s, and this 4-cylinder Panigale, of course, had the single solid swing arms, so always looked better from this angle. Good grief! Imagine this with some nice exhaust in it as well, like turbo nunnies pull it even better. It's got the smallest rear brakes ever. I assume that's typical of a race bike. I mean, let's not. Let's get serious here. What on earth am I doing riding this bike? Is it seriously a contender? I mean, I'll kill myself in it within a week. I'm the worst rider at the best of times, and this is a proper fast track bike. Good grief! Oh, look at that! Oh, looky. It's not like me to do a walk around, but quite frankly, this thing is a piece of beauty and deserves a bit more time and attention. I mean, it's the most staggering red, like all Ducatis. It's like that kind of Ferrari Rosso sort of red. It's beautiful. And the thing that stands out to me, apart from the red colours, is fantastic tail end. Probably second only to the H2 in drama as a back end unit. Looks bloody brilliant, doesn't it? Don't get pilling on that. All those fat cows can do one. Look at the rear lights. Look at that. Wicked. If it hasn't got exhaust coming out the side or at the back, makes it even svelter. Of course, put a wicked tail tidy on that with a small plate. This bike is going to look fantastic. And even I know, and I'm not technical, that this and this means that this is a fully automatic Öhlins suspension setup. So you can do it on the ride. In fact, I'm sure therefore it changes itself according to what you're doing on a motorcycle. Wow, what a beauty! Let's look at the wishy-washy wiggy. Ducati. Bish bosh. Nice colour TFT screen. That's befitting a race setup. I mean, you might be able to change this actually, but the rev counter is actually really large. That's most unusual these days. Big gear indicator. Miles per hour actually a little bit smaller, but if you're going on a race track a lot, then that becomes less important, and I suppose, than the gear and the revs that you're doing. Wow. Now, if I can remember to change the... Oh, there you go. So you've got sport, street, and race. I'm not going to put it in race, that's just flipping mad, isn't it? Or should I? Should I have a full beans experience? Let's think about this carefully on a second. Braking control. DSC, DWC, ABS1, ABS2, traction control. Okay, I want to put it on race, not that much difference. Right. Race. ABS on the front only. Warning. Fucking that's a bit scary. Oh my god. Hello. Oh my goodness me. Right, swing my leg over. Oh, blimey. Now, standing up. Actually, this is better than the RSV4. I've got the majority of the balls of my feet down, so I'm not on tiptoes, on the balls of my feet, and quite nicely. My heel's about an inch above, 30-inch inside leg, 5'10" tall. Oh my life. Oh my life. What am I doing? Right, okay. Start her up. And that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Available launch is free. Right, doing a flipping race launch. Oh god. Oh, that's how you do it, okay. Oh my life. What a noise. Weirdly, if you told me this was a trend I got on it, I'd probably believe it because of the little popping sounds it makes actually, but it obviously is a 4-cylinder bike. Oh. Oh, that noise! Oh my life! Oh! Oh god! Right, okay. clear to go. Clear to kill myself. Oh my god! Yes, it's quite a lot different from it being in street version. Also, they didn't go in the sport version, I just bypassed it. Oh wow. Oh, this bike's not meant for traffic. Front brake's alright, back brake does diddly dog shit. Oh, pop! Fucking explosion as you go from first to second gear. Wow. Okay, well, I trundled down here in the lowest mode, as you know, for about 5 minutes, and already by then my neck was aching quite severely. My wrists were aching, my shoulders were beginning to ache, particularly on my left. I'm putting in the clutch, even though it's got quick shifter. And the pads of my palms are aching, such as the weight thrown forward. Now, interestingly, this is the most sitting up position I can do. I'm right against the tank. Obviously, you can go right back. Of course, your back can be bent over even more. Now, it's not like that my nuts are on the tank, but my my appendage is on it. You know what I mean? Squashed flat. Oh. But I can tell you immediately, in the ability of it driving around town in the lower mode, and even now in the race mode, in traffic situation, that this is a much better bike for me than the RS V4. The RS V4 sounded even better than it. I'll certainly give it that. But I find it very difficult around in urban environments where I would be using it a lot. Not that I'd ever get one of these bikes, of course, this is just too much. I'm sure 959 would be absolutely fine for me and my uses. Wow, what a noise. Wow. Okay, so right now actually I feel okay. I've had a bit of a break, but I can feel that the weight shifts right into the pads of my palms, especially when I come to a stop or decelerate. I'm kind of thrown forward somewhat. It's got great inertia braking, of course. Severe clip-ons are really hunched forward. I wouldn't be able to last more than 20 odd minutes on this before I had to get off, but I was the same with the Panigale 899 that I had, to be fair. That's just the nature of the beast, but with practice your stamina grows and you're able to take it. That's just pure logic, so it's not a fault of the bike, it's how it is, and it's more about me. Tell you what, the quick shifter is beautiful. Up or down, absolutely spot on. Mirrors tickle of your toenail. You can probably change with the hairs on your big toe. Next thing in the race mode, okay, I mean its throttle response is like that. It's like off, on, off, on. It's like, but that's to be expected. I mean, this is a brutal race mode on a brutal fast bike. But taking that into account, this is actually quite easy to ride. I was struggling to turn it a bit at first. I forgot that you really got to lean and turn these bikes to make them turn. But I seem to be a bit used to that. But I have to take it very easy around bends, that's for sure, because I'm not used to it. Neck. Wow. Well, I'm liking it. Try and find something I can open her out a bit more, but I know this bike's fast. Oh dear. Don't forget, I'd never go on a track anyway. Well, I haven't done so yet. Maybe one day, but so to me, how this rides on the road in real world situations is actually pretty important. Oh, the bang as it goes up into the gears. Fantastic. It really helps the experience. Of course, I'm not able to do many gear changes here due to this traffic, but believe me, when I get some space. I'm fucking having it. There we go. Fucking hell. Wow. For that. Whoa, bloody hell. What up, and go for that. This is amazing. Woo. Just the sense of power is ridiculous. You feel like you're just that fraction of a second away from being hurtling through at warp speed. I'm sure you can go back in time with this. A bit careful here. Hope's right. Woo-hoo. Holy crap! Bloody hell! Fucking hell! Excuse my language. That's more like it, isn't it? It's actually quite easy to ride at speed, which is extremely dangerous. Oh, a little bit of brakes on. Whoa, lovely jubbly. Nothing wrong with those brakes. Wow, fantastic. This is a great bike. I better slow down a bit. Oh, look at that. It didn't see me at all. Holy crap. Mind you, to be fair, I was probably going a smidge bit faster than I'd be expecting, but still, there was a lot of space for him to see me there. Pick up in third. This way, you've got to be careful. Yeah, I'm going fast, he's fast. That's clearly obvious. However, this is nowhere near anywhere where you can really give this bike a good seeing to, stuck in the middle of urban Croydon, so you've got to take advantage to see what it does. Well, now I've been in it a little bit longer, yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit of the fatigue, but not as bad as I thought I'd do. I think because I'm concentrating so much, and I'm less tense than I was, so I'm relaxing somewhat into it, and you've got to be relaxed onto this sort of riding position. I mean, it's really going to get you, and if you get fatigued, then it actually becomes dangerous. Whoa! Fucking hell, bells. Glad I didn't really tank it there. Still, letting myself blame. I'm not complaining. You'll have to go past with traffic. Flipping out, I'm enjoying this far more than I thought it would. Why am I not scared? Why am I not crapping myself? This is very, very bad news. I didn't want to like this bike, I want to be terrified of it. I don't want to even contemplate the idea of buying a bike like this. Flipping out, I'm going to stop it there for a bit. Fucking hell, just to recover. Good God, that's intense. That is really, really intense. Biking are incredibly rewarding. That feeling of complete engagement with the bike, knowing that you want to rag it and it's exhilarating, but you know you've got to be careful. You're kind of on edge. It's kind of your heart's pumping, adrenaline's flowing. I suppose it's like being on a racetrack in a situation like that, actually, because you concentrate that much. It's actually quite knackering if you're not used to it. I mean, completely different to the ride I had on before this, which was the Scrambler 1200. Or was it 1100? Oh, God, you tell you what, I can't remember already. It was only like 25 minutes ago. Which is like the softest, least powerful bike ever. Oh my God. Right, let's take a break. Right, I'm back. Had a little break. It's not me saying this bike's in any way poor. It's just my poor back, my old age. And it's probably not the best fit bike for me, to be honest. However, I mean, I'm trying to think of negatives for this bike, and quite frankly, there aren't any. I mean, there are negatives for me because, as I said, it kills me. But for anybody else, who's used to race bikes. What a phenomenal bike. I mean, if I can ride it and I can manoeuvre it and it doesn't scare the shit out of me, then it must be a great bike for other people who can really get the best out of it. I can just imagine it's flying around the track. It's got so many fantastic individual settings. It's going to have set up at everybody's knees. I've got a suspicion even I'd be decent on a track like this. I mean, I'd be able to boost the mother out of it on the straights, and after a bit of practice, actually go around bends. God, I'm really liking this. Can you tell I'm liking it? Can you tell I'm getting a bit mad? I don't know how I'm talking while I'm riding this. It requires a lot of concentration, and that in itself is not a funny thing to do. Oh, down to 2, down to 1. Look at that, it's beautiful. Oh, he'll stop. I mean, it looks a bit scrappy looking down. So it's got this modern TFT kind of planted, this cacophony of tubes and metals and alloys and plastic. It's actually not that nice. Does it matter? Not in the slightest. I mean, the back brake's not particularly strong, but it's actually very progressive and easy to use. It does what you want it to do as you're pushing it further and firmer. So, can't even fault the back brake. Good grief. You know what, I actually don't want to give this bike back now. That's how bloody good it is. That's how engaging it is. It makes you feel alive. I think I said it before, the first time I ever rode a Ducati. I mean, I didn't like the Scrambler, the big Scrambler I was on. Wasn't impressed with the Monster 1200. I did like the 821, but this, it's just phenomenal. This is what they're really good at. If they only made one bike, or one type of bike, let it be a sports bike. Oof. Oh, this is the machine! A machine! It's not going right, is it? No. Oh, a bit of bump. Though to be fair, I was expecting some rock hard suspension, even as standard, without tweaking it, and that's actually really good. Which is quite nice in third gear, because even at the lowest kind of revs, I'm down at what, 2,000 revs in? No, 3,000. It pulls away beautifully. Doesn't shudder or stutter. It just pulls away beautifully and linearly. Doesn't scare. No pushing the back comes out and tries to kill you. Very, very impressive. And that third gear, well, I'm sure it lasts up to double the speed limit. Well, again, just a complete fall in love with the Ducati Panigale. What I do know is that I will never buy this bike. I can't buy this bike. I'm not good enough for this bike. This bike's too good for me. I'd be gutted if I killed it like I did my own Panigale. It's also a lot of money. That's hard to justify on a bike I might use sparingly. But saying all that, I mean, what a bike. What a bike. Oh, it's not even close how much I prefer the CRS V4. So let's put it against the 5-blade in the R1 now. Both of those bikes probably suffer for being just too smooth in comparison. They have just like less lack of drama, the complete drama. You know what everybody says about Lamborghinis? They look ridiculous. They're almost undrivable. Talk about the older ones. They sound ridiculous. I mean, they're just completely stupid car. However, it's such incredible all-round experience. You get out of it, it is completely gobsmacked. Now that's where Ducati wins, and certainly the 5-blade loses out, and the R1 even to some extent. It's still a very well engineered Japanese bike. The Aprilia's far more dramatic, but it's just a nightmare driving around urban environments. It's on or it's off, but it sounds incredible. But this just is good at everything, very good at everything, and to me it just makes the perfect bike. Now saying that, if I was going to get a super bike, I'd definitely rather get an R1 at 16 grand than this at 24. I mean, that's just stupid. As good as it is, am I really going to make the most out of that electronic suspension? No. I'll say the R1 and the 5-blade are more comfortable, and that would be a consideration for me. So that again puts those two to the top of the tree for me. But there's no doubt this is a phenomenal bike. Well, now I'm stuck behind the bus. Not for long one, Phil. Not for long. And he's off. Be careful of the white lines. What that bang? Oh, see camera. Well, I might as well leave it there. This is Ace signing out. I've survived again. I've survived. I'm alive. Oh. So, well, ride safe. Take care out there. It's good night for me, and it's no, I won't do that again. Straight past that speed camera. See you later.